Welcome to Just Not Career podcast, where we unravel the unconventional, challenge the status quo, and explore the fascinating stories of individuals who've forged unique paths beyond their traditional career trajectory.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. I know it's been a long time before you saw us again. Today I have a new guest and she will be telling us about what she does and also what's her name and also to encourage you to watch us again. Welcome to another episode with Just Not Career Podcast. It's me, Nancy Gitonga. Welcome.
Thank you. I'm Carol Kimani.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm a HR by profession, and mostly I specialize on helping job seekers and also organizations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is what I major on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Carol, I think we can start from way in the beginning when you were a young child.
Mhm.
What was your career goal? What did you dream of I'll become in the future?
I think for me, I dreamt of becoming a business person,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't know. Sometimes I would say account, sometimes I don't know. I wasn't clear on my path, but all I knew, I just wanted to do something to do with business.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, business. For me, I didn't have those big dreams of becoming maybe like a doctor, a nurse. No, for me, it was business.
Purely business.
Yes.
And then now after you did undergrad, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what did you do for undergrad? And then you can tell us now the journey from undergrad to your first career or an internship to now what you do now.
First of all, it started with diploma in HR.
Mm-hmm.
Then before now joining MKU doing my bachelor's degree.
Mm-hmm.
But I started with HR, and so far I just loved it. Even my first employment, I just loved whatever I was doing, and through that is what motivated me to be doing what I do, and I can say I love what I do.
Now you love what you do.
I do.
Okay. So for how long have you been doing HR?
For 2 years plus. Yeah.
2 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you can tell us now your first time in your career, like what made you move now to maybe like during the application stage, how you applied for the job, and then now how you landed the job, and then now what you are doing as a HR, because I imagine HR has different aspects, right?
Yeah.
So like now what you are doing as HR in the company you landed on.
I can say at first it wasn't easy.
Mm-hmm.
Especially one thing I didn't no one talks about, it's that finding even the attachment, it's headache.
Okay.
Yes, I think that is something so many people don't talk about. And for me, luckily for me, I got it nilipata somehow haraka. But one thing I can say, for the job, I stayed a bit before getting the job, but at least I can say finally I got one. But I started with an internship before now securing the job now officially. Yeah, and I can say I think that's from there now. Then I came now. I started doing now my own things now related to HR.
Okay.
Yes.
So as a HR, there's this term as in corporates, even not in corporates, but as long as now you're working for someone, you're in this career, we call it the dream job. Is it true that you can directly learn into a dream job, or you have to like gain skills, and what skills will you like advise someone to do so that they can get to their dream job?
For me, if you have God's favor, you can get that dream job. But for me, what I've noted, like even one thing I would say, for the graduates, maybe those who have joined university, look for those skills when you're still in school. So that at least by the time you're getting out, you already have some skills with you.
Okay.
Yes, but for me, I would say, yes, you can, but unless God's favor is with you, but it's not guaranteed.
It's not guaranteed.
Yes.
Okay. And not even the last bit. When now this young person is trying to apply for a job with the Kenyan job market,
Yes.
what should they do? Or what should they look out for when trying to apply for jobs? And also, because you're an HR person, especially during interviews, like should they, because I know presentation is key, but also what should they check when now they're now going to that interview?
for me, one thing I would say, and that is one thing that we do. I personally, we tailor CVs for job seekers. Number one, CV talks for you before you get to be seen. So whatever you present, that is what is talking for you by then.
Okay.
It's just the way we are told, the way you dress, the way you show up. It talks more about whom you are. So for me, a CV first of all talks about if maybe you're a job seeker. So if when you have a good CV, and the CV is not for giving you a job, it's for making you get an interview. Then now after you get an interview, now the way you present yourself, the way you express yourself, I think now that is what can make you now get the job.
Okay.
Yes.
Now we have come into this world of AI. I'm very fascinated with AI in all aspects. But now we also make our CVs through AI. So what makes you as a HR know that this one is AI and this one is actually someone who's been able to apply for a job by themselves?
Well, I think we have tracking systems. Yes, I think nowadays AI still.
Yeah.
Now we have the tracking system. They can be able to recognize what is AI and what is not. And I'm also a recruiter, so like we have tracking systems. Like they can be able to tell. But one thing I usually say, everybody can let themselves a CV. As long as you include ATS means the main things are included.
Okay.
Like maybe, for example, this job says you must have 4 years of work experience. On that CV, it should show like that. I have 4 years of work experience. I do this and this. Like it should be able to show that. Like maybe there are some skills that are needed. That CV should be able to show that, even if not all of them, because sometimes not all of them, but at least that CV should show.
Okay.
Because I'm just saying the CV is the number one that talks for you. So nowadays everything is AI. So
Yeah.
when the tracking system will use that CV, it will do in a track.
Okay.
So it will filter out what maybe they are looking for a person. Maybe it's customer service, for example, who has good communication skills, who has good interpersonal skills. Now the tracking system already, it has been given the job description, so it will be trying now to filter out.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, on another level, people in the industry ideally don't like HRs.
Yes.
Mostly because they say that HR are for the business
Yes.
or the organization are not for them. What do you think that's it?
For me, it's very true.
Okay.
And that is why personally for me, whatever I'm doing, I'm doing something that is different from, we have different various sectors of HR. That is one thing I can say. But for me, I think I am more on the job seeker side.
Okay.
Because for me, I help them with tips of the interview, on how they should present themselves, on how they should write their CVs, yes. But I can also say it's very true, because remember, the HR is also employed.
Yes.
And he or she must do what the employer wants.
Yeah.
And sometimes telling the employer this is not right. We have good employers and we have bad employers. So I think that is why so many people say like that. And the HR is also employed. So who is going to be questioned? It's the HR.
Yeah. Because at times we find like when you are told that, okay, you've been hired, you've done a couple of years or maybe a couple of months or whatever. But now, when it comes to code of conduct, maybe of the organization or appraisals, when it comes to that, they also include HR. And then now, the problem now it comes whereby they say HR is not there on them as a middle person. They mostly fall on this other side of the organization than also like to reason out with the employee. So for you, how do you balance that? Because of course it's I always say HR is a very hard job because it's people management.
Yes.
Yeah.
So for me, one thing I usually say, it depends with the employer. Because even before you start up a business, mostly they need to have a HR. Now, because they need to have policies, they need so many things. But for me, I can say I'm not majoring on the policies and the everything.
Okay.
But I think that, this is they also, they want the business to grow.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I feel even the employee themselves, they are coming here because they want finances, majority,
Yeah.
and others maybe want growth. But I think so many people are more oriented on their finances, and others, they just want to do things in their own style. So for me, I think that is why conflict is there. And the HR, remember, the HR is the one, HR is like a prefect.
Yes.
It's
Actually,
more,
they are.
they are like prefects. Remember those prefects in high school? HR is like that one. They must, because they must give a report to the boss. Why is the business not doing well?
Yeah.
Like they are the ones accountable for that. So I think that is why the majority of the HRs are hated.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yeah. But I know there are very good HRs out
Yes, we have
there.
so many.
And also, I always say it narrows down to how they handle issues.
Yes.
Because if someone has not achieved the goals of the organizations or the KPIs of the organization, then the regulations have to be followed, right?
Yes.
I think so. But now for me, it's always a 50-50. Being a HR person, it's tough.
It's tough. It's
Yeah.
tough. Like I can say, but for me, I think I love what I do because personally, recruitment, you're just helping them in getting the right employees.
Okay.
And I think that is the main thing in an organization. They must get the person who is ready to work. And now you're helping those job seekers. When you go to this work, you should be able to do this. Because by the end of it all, the business owner wants to grow, and the employee wants to get something from, wants either growth or either wants finances.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, on another space, I always say, tell us about your day-to-day job. Like when you wake up in the morning, how does your day look like for what you do? And also, you can tell us about where you work, and if you're looking for business, you can also tell us about that.
Yeah, currently I am at Career Elevation Hub. Yeah,
Career Elevation
Hub.
Okay.
Yes. And what we do, that is why I'm saying it's for, we do guide people on careers. We do career coaching. We do interview preparations, especially for those people who maybe they fear now expressing themselves. We do proper coaching for them.
Okay.
Then we help out job seekers. We guide them. For those who know to read their CVs, we guide them. But for those whom do not know to read their CVs,
Okay.
we help them write them. We help them. With our team, we just write for them their CVs. And majorly I can say we are more of the job seekers, because now when it comes in recruitment part, we already have the job seekers with us. Now we help the organization to get now the correct employees. Yes, that is what we do.
Okay. So, for someone who's feeling stuck about their career, maybe they've done it for a while, it's not working for them. So, what is the first small step they can take from a HR's perspective?
You know, one thing I usually say, there is something called fulfillment. If you feel this is not my thing, I think you should be trying to check. You should first of all call, like unajita mkutano, like, is this truly my thing? Nini niyo napenda? What do I feel when I do it? It has some fulfillment in me. Because you can be having a job that is maybe paying 100 Gs, 200 Gs, but it doesn't have fulfillment. But if there is something called like when you do something that you love, for me, I'm not for money, by the way, I'm for fulfillment. When you do something that you enjoy doing it, I think there is some peace of mind, and you do it with love. Yes, so for me, I think you should call for yourself a meeting somewhere, and you should discover your strengths. What can I do best? If it needs for you to change the career path, I think the best thing you should do.
Okay.
Yes, for me, I would go for that.
I think that's a good angle.
Yeah.
I think also you're talking to me, because today I had a time. Okay, it's not even a time. I was doing my IG reel for Just Not Career podcast on Instagram and TikTok, and I was talking about career and passion. And at times we focus mostly on career, but something that was lingering about me was like, okay, after you've retired, the career has ended. You either have amassed wealth, but now what is your passion after that? What will you be like doing? Because at times you've been used to an 8 to 5 job or a 9 to 4 job, and it is something that you always wake up, do. But now at this point, you don't see the same kind of people, like you're starting a new life all over again. So if you don't have a passion, then it becomes a little bit hard. And then now it makes me maybe to ask you about career empowerment, because that's something else that needs to be talked about career empowerment. What can you say about that?
Like, what do you mean by career empowerment? Like,
So I'm being empowered in my career, and it's not because I woke up just to do this job, right? It's because I'm waking up helping someone else.
yes.
You know, because let's say like a customer service person in a bank or something,
Yeah.
for them, when they wake up, they're helping someone,
Yes.
right? When it's a lawyer, they're helping someone.
Yes.
But now you have to be empowered, not to feel like this is just a job.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Or like even the motivation.
Yes.
Oh yes. For me, I think, but I think something that you're doing from your heart. Sometimes you even don't need that empowerment.
Yes.
And that is why I still go back to fulfillment. Do you love what you're doing? Because I think, and I don't know if I should now add this one. Post what you're doing. You never know who is watching. If it's something that you love doing. Nowadays we have online, we have TikTok, we have Instagram, we have everything. Just even if it's cooking, put your phone there and record yourself cooking. As long as it's something you love doing.
Yeah.
Somebody might just pass by and say, this one cooks good mandazis, can I get in touch with them? But for me, in empowerment, I don't think there is even need for empowerment if you're doing, so I think we are in that era of people want to concentrate more on money than fulfillment.
Yeah,
Yes.
that is true.
Yes, I think we are in that. But people have different opinions. But for me, there is peace. Because all that thing that you're trying to look for, money, recognition, and everything, there's at times that it comes and goes.
Yeah, that's true. But you know, money is sweet.
Yes, money is
They
sweet. I also love
say
money.
money is pesa ni sabuni ya roho.
I also love money
Yes.
very much.
So, I think you're almost winding up, you can tell us, like, for people who want to look for you, how can they get you? That is one. And then the other thing is you can you can give our viewers a story or an upliftment about when they're looking for jobs. What should they like look out for? And also, if you've seen people that you helped in recruitment and they ended up being very bad people.
Yes.
Yes, I think you can start with that one.
That one, like, yes, we have had, yes, like I can confirm. Sometimes maybe you have job seekers, they are very qualified, like they even have the qualifications. But when they go to work, they want to do what they want. They don't remember this is somebody's business. And you must report there, like sometimes recruiters, since you are the one who recruited for that organization, it becomes a challenge because you must keep on going, give them warnings and telling them that now if they repeat this, they shall be terminated. Or but sometimes I think it still goes back. If you know you're looking for work, just know that is somebody's business. And you should also be willing to do what you are asked to do. Yes, I think that one, just do what you're asked to do. If you're supposed to report by a certain time, just report. But I usually also say sometimes even the employers don't want to listen also. Yes, I think also this one I can add. We have some rules and regulation in each and every organization, yes. But sometimes once in a while I usually tell the employers, call them for a meeting. Or just have a suggestion box. And you when you listen to different people, especially now we are in the Gen Z era.
Yeah.
So like you'd get now to have how should we manage them? Yes, I think both. It depends with the organization. Sometimes the employer is the one who is in the bad side, and sometimes it's the employee. Yes, so for me, but it happens most of the time. It happens like your call, like, did you know the person whom you hired for us has not reported to work? We need another one.
Yeah.
Like even they don't, like, one thing I usually say when you employ somebody, there is you give them a 3 months, because obviously if you're the employer, we use just a normal person, a house girl. That person, the way you usually arrange your house, that person doesn't know.
Yeah.
So they need time to be trained. So don't expect because now you train them in 1 week, the next week they should
They
know
learn
what
everything.
they should be doing. I think that is why most of the organizations, we encourage them, at least they give them 3 months. Now after 3 months, they know they should be able to know if I'm going to continue with them or not.
Okay.
Yes, I think that is what I usually go for. But we have we also have toxic employers, I can say. Within 1 week, they want to terminate that person. And that person, maybe people understand. We have slow learners, we have
Yeah.
sharp people. Yeah, I think that on that sector, I think it affects us more of recruiters because within a week,
You're
this
being
I can't
called.
work with this person. Yes, and it's a
Okay.
challenge.
Okay.
Yes.
I think before you tell us how people can find you, you can tell us, like, for people who want to be in the HR career, something that they need to know when they're maybe applying for that for university or diploma. Yeah, like what they really need to know.
One thing that I should even say, I've said when I was growing up, I just knew I wanted to be a business. I didn't know I needed to be a HR. But one thing funny with me, the moment I decided I want to to do a HR, the next day I got a school. I think,
Ah,
and everything just went. The moment I
okay.
just decided I want to do HR, and that is why I think for me, my path, we have different people. Like for me, I've said I'm more of helping the job seekers because even for us in recruitment, we don't charge the job seekers. For us, we charge the
Business.
organization.
Ah, okay, okay.
Because for me, even commission for us, we also don't even work with commission. Yes, we just pay us a deposit as we start the job, then we finalize now after we've brought for you the employees.
Ah, okay,
Yes.
okay, okay. So how can they find you?
How can they find me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, can I give out my number?
Yeah.
07990
Mm-hmm.
25125.
Okay.
They can just WhatsApp us, call us through that number. And also we are on TikTok, Career Revision Hub, Facebook, Career Revision Hub, Instagram. But I think we are more active on TikTok.
Aha,
And we
okay.
are also on YouTube, but YouTube not.
Not so much.
Yes.
Okay.
But we are more on TikTok. But
Okay.
the best place you can get us, just contact our number.
Okay.
Yes.
That's been a very swift interview. I think I can say thank you so much for joining and coming to my podcast.
Okay.
It's been a long time since I did the last one. I think like 5 months, 6 months, but I'm now back. So expect to also see more of my YouTube videos. And for you, my viewers, my listeners, thank you so much for listening. I'm sure you've enjoyed this episode. You can catch us on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Bye.